Hello! Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to my channel. Today I did a festival inspired look. I don't know, I've never been to a festival, but I would love to go because I would love to rock this makeup. Oh, yes, like you have the glowy skin, like a nudie pink lip, my papa color. So if you want to get this look or see how I did it, just keep on watching. Okay, so first we're going to go in with the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm for sensitive skin to just prime the face. And do it really fast. And then next I'm going to go in with the NYX eyeshadow base in Skin Tone and just cover my whole eye so the shadows that I use later just stick and stay. And I just like this, it's a little sticky. I like the color. It looks really weird though because I have nothing on my face, so it looks really yellow. Okay, so after I prime my eyes, we're just going to do the eyes. First brush I'm using, this is the Morphe M200 brush. It's just a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to use that to go on the crease and kind of all over the eye. And for that, I am using the Kat Von D Me Vida Loca palette. And these, I'm using two colors, kind of mixing. It's Shudder and Noble, and I just forgot to show them. But they're just very neutral, like tan colors. Very like, grayish undertone, I would say. They're in the middle of the Me Vida Loca palette. So you can just see I'm just picking it up, going in with that M200 brush, and I'm just buffing it out and buffing it all over, just as a base. And just next I'm using an e.l.f. blending brush, there's no name other than that. And I'm picking up that Vox, it's a dark brown color, and I'm putting that in the crease. That is also in the Kat Von D palette, Me Vida Loca palette. It's really harsh, and we will go back and blend it out. Just like that. I like to just kind of stay in the outer corners. And this is just an Morphe blending brush that came in a set. It doesn't have a number. I like it. It's a little more pointed, so that's why I'm using it here to kind of blend out that harsh brown that we just put on the eye. And you see I'm kind of pulling it up a little bit towards the eyebrow and keeping it in the corner. Always keep that color low so it doesn't get all over the eye. Don't look like I have raccoon eyes. Okay, and so after that, I'm just going back in again with that color, and I'm just going to do that a little more and blend it out and kind of just get that brown how I like it. I don't want it to be too dark, but I do want a little bit of smoky. I mean, it is a festival look, so we want to keep it natural, but fresh, you know. Keep it going. And just blending it out, blending it out. Now after, I am going into the Naked palette now, Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm picking up the color Smog, and I'm throwing that over top of Vox in the crease. This is where I got a little crazy with the shadow and made it a little dark. That's Urban Decay Naked palette will do that to you. I'm just doing it again. Pulling it out. Looking back, I probably wouldn't pull it out so far. I'm fixing it. And I'm using that same e.l.f. blending brush, and this is that first Morphe M200 brush to just kind of fluff it and buff it. And I'm just like really working it in to get it how I like it and how I want it, and you know, make sure the eyes are even. Now I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and just wipe away all that excess. I know we primed the face, I do go back and do it again. Just to get it all kind of buffed out and even. Now I'm going to cover the whole crease, and I'm using Half Baked and covering that in Sin. That's also from the Urban Decay Naked palette. It's more like a goldish, it's like a goldy, and then the Sin is like, I don't know, it's like an iridescent pinkish, I guess you could say. But I like it because it adds, like I said, like it's a little iridescent, so it adds that just like soft little touch. Now, so it's not so harsh, I'm going to blend that out using that same Morphe M200 brush. Next, I'm going to do my face using the Bobbi Brown BB cream. It does has an SPF in it, which is good, obviously, if you're at a festival for the sun. This is in the color Fair, and instead of using my brush like I usually do, I did decide to just pat it all over my face, so that's what I'm doing here, just patting it in, and I will go back in with a brush to blend that all out. And before I get to blending, I did put on the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Light Neutral. I don't usually do my concealer at the same time my foundation, but I did find after I did this, I really liked doing it together instead of like putting one on top of the other. I kind of like blending it all out, and that's what I'm doing here again. I'm using this is the BS Mall round face brush. I got a set of like, I think it was 10 brushes, 8 to 10 brushes. Oh my gosh, I noticed halfway through I was just wearing one earring, so check that out. But I got these face brushes from Amazon for like $10, and they're awesome. I love it. It blends out so smoothly, and it works well. So after I'm done doing that, I am going to go in with the IT Cosmetics Hello Light Liquid Brightener, and this is in Light Radiance. It is like a dual thing, so it has Bye Bye Under Eye on the opposite side, but I love this brightener because it just adds that little touch of brightness that I wanted under my eyes. And so that's what I'm doing here. And then I am using the e.l.f. angled contour brush. And it's a contour brush, but I like it gets under the eyes and helps blend it all out very well. So I'm using that to just blend out that brightener. And as you can see it just adds like the perfect brightness under the eye. Looks, oh, I love that. It's probably one of my favorite products right now, just adding a little bit of brightness without, I don't know, getting all cakey, because it is a really thin compared to the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. Just finishing that up. And now I'm going to apply that RCMA No Color Powder recommended by Kathleen. It's a godsend, that is for sure. To my under eyes. I am gonna bake them in a little bit, and I'm just using a plain like makeup sponge. It's cool. It gets under the eyelashes and stuff, and helps to bake it out. I am gonna do my brows now, and this is the IT Cosmetics. It's like the mini brow power eye pencil, and this is in Universal Taupe. I love this. I can't lie. I do. I love it. I got it as, I think my grandmother just gave me it because she had it extra, and it is amazing. I like the way it's easy to use. It was around before the brow definer, and the brow definer is awesome, and I love that too, but mine broke, so I have to get a new one. So until then, I'm going with my IT Cosmetics brow pencil, and it's pretty good. I don't really have many bad things to say about it. I do wish I had the full size though, so I'm gonna get that because I use it so much, and it has display on the other side, but you can't beat display on the other side. I'm just doing my brows. I have no technique to this. I just go in and I fill them the way I like it. I don't like very defined brows because I feel like that's not natural. I like my brows to look a little natural. You know, they're sisters, not twins. Gotta make them so. Now that I'm done that, I am going to just kind of buff out that RCMA No Color Powder and take the excess and put it all over my face. And here I'm using the Bare Essentials, the Bare Essentials Full Face Brush. I like it. It's so old. It's such an old brush. I've had it since I was probably like 12. Now I am going to use the Morphe M527 to bronze my face, and I'm using the Hoola bronzer. Oh, look at that. I hit pan so hard on that. I need it. This is like my third one. I just need another one. So good. Okay, I'm just gonna bronze my face. And like going back and watching this video, I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, you did a lot of bronzer on that one side. And I tend to go heavy, but I always go back and just buff it out. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be the way you like it. I'm not doing full-on contour or anything. I like to add the little bit of color to my face, and I like the way the bronzer is more of like a natural contour, especially the whole one. So see here, I'm going in. I went in again just with that Bare Essentials brush just to like buff it out. Just work it out, you know. Anything can be blended. Anything can be buffed. You know. Now I'm going to do the Hourglass Ambient Light Foundation in Mood Exposure. Ambient. Oh, why did I say Ambient Light Foundation? Ambient Lighting Blush in Mood Exposure. And I'm using the Real Techniques multitask brush to do this. And I'm literally, you see, I was like, holy crap, girl. Get that blush. It's too pink. Blend it out. Again, with that Bare Essentials full face brush. I love it. It's so fluffy. It just, I don't know. It's just a good brush. It's a good all-around brush, you know? Now I am going to do my under eyes, and I'm so sorry. I realize I am using the mirror and completely blocking my eye. But I'm just going back under my lashes, you know, and just kind of doing more to my lower lash line. And I am using the, Smog, that Urban Decay Naked Palette color, that small color, I can't remember. Oh, I'm losing my mind here. And I'm just buffing it out. This is just a plain old eyeshadow brush. I've, again, had it probably since I was 10 and has no name. Now what you can't see me doing here is I'm going into that my lower lash like waterline, and I'm lining those with the Marc Jacobs Highliner gel crayon, and it's like Odyssey. It's like a teal green, and you'll see it. You can kind of see it here. And I just put that all over the waterline. I really like that color. And the gel liners are okay. After I curl my lashes, I am just gonna throw some mascara on those lashes. And the mascara that I'm using is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. I find myself picking this up, and the Lights Camera Splashes Mascara too. I love them. I just like the Tarte. They're just solid. It's just solid mascara. It coats my lashes, and I like it. They don't feel crunchy when I wear it. They feel like movable, more natural. That's what we're going for with this look. Just a more natural look. It's coming together. And I use that for both the top and bottom lashes. Now that I'm done that, I am going to do my eyebrow. This is like my festival add-on. So I am using the Urban Decay 24/7 Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in Bobbi Dazzle. It's like a whitish silver. I do wish I did them bigger. I wish I did probably less dots, a little bit bigger, just because, I mean, like in person I could see them fine, but on camera I feel like they didn't turn out like I wanted them to look. Or I could have just used another color. But it was awesome using the waterproof liner. It works so well, and I love these liners. Okay, now I am going to use the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette for my inner corners. I'm using Pearl, and I'm just throwing that in the inner corners. This is just a small Morphe brush. Again, no number. Same in a set. Gotta love that, you know. Please, girl. Okay, this is Trust Fund Beauty That Glow Though highlight stick. It came in my Ipsy bag, and I like it. I like it as like a base to my highlighter, and I don't use cream highlighters that often just because I feel like I get way more pigmentation and like, dang, highlight with like powder highlights, but I like to put something underneath to make my powder highlights stand out more. So for this, I just kind of went on my cheekbones and I like run my finger over. Gosh, I must really like this highlight stuff. I just kept going and going. Please. But to go on top of that, I am going to use the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Soft and Gentle to highlight. Look at that highlight. Yes, I love that glow. Just go a little bit on the nose. Scrub it out so it doesn't look like I have, Rudolph with a white nose. And then doing my lips and my Cupid's bow too. And that's probably my favorite place to highlight, other than my nose. I do like my nose highlights. The lip highlight just accentuates the lip. I don't even have lipstick on yet. Now for lipstick, I'm using this is the NYX Matte lipstick, and it doesn't really have a name. It just says MLS09. It's a little pinkier than I was going for, but it's not all I do, so I'm just, see, pink. Oh gosh, it's really, really pink. So I'm just going to blot that real quick with a napkin before I move on. Oof, so pink. Okay, so last I am going to top this with the Kylie Cosmetics So Cute Lip Gloss, and I have to say, I am obsessed with these lip glosses. I wear them almost every single day. Literally is probably my favorite, and of course you can't see me applying it, but I'm just applying it all over on top of that NYX, that NYX lipstick. And it did exactly what I wanted to. A much softer pink and added that lip glossiness. I love it, and that's how you do this festival look.